Game. I am your host, Blitzball Doggo, and I'm joined by Aeon Kiva.
I'm a summon?
Well, I have to call you to come join me, so yeah, kind of.
That's not magic. That's not magic at all.
No, it's bribery.
People aren't. You, by that logic, everybody's a fucking summoner, and everything's really, really boring.
Exactly.
Oh, this sucks. I want to go back to the Final Fantasy world. Wait, no, I don't, because I don't want Sin to be a real...
shop. You would, knowing you would be the guy at the Chocobo stables in Type O.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I don't know about Type O, but you know.
He's a pacifist, has a hot wife that he will never just go at, and just hangs around with Chocobos all goddamn day, breeds them and everything. He's basically Brock, but he can see, and he's not.
You know, there
dark.
was an episode where Brock opened his eyes.
Nah, it's not canon.
No, that was real. That happened. It was creepy as sin.
Excuse me.
Somebody stole my spot. Fine, change worlds.
Also note, as I do, because I have a lot of time on my hands, and I have basically no real instinct to actually do anything myself the hard way, I grind. So I have relatively strong people for where I am. Stronger than they probably should be for where I am. Like, I'm pretty sure by the Mian Highlands, you should not have, you probably shouldn't have the Ra spells on your mage. I do. I have all of them. I have Fira, Blizzada, Thundara, and Watera. But Watera sounds way cooler than Watera.
Terra and Gaia are planets.
Yeah, we live on Gaia, technically.
And Terra at the same time.
Yeah, because it's the same goddamn thing.
Because it's the same planet, just not.
It's the same thing, just there are small fundamental differences. I don't remember what Reflex does. Protect that shell.
That's not a common thing that it's repeatable.
Yeah, I have something. I have the ability to learn a thing called Reflex, and I have no goddamn idea what it does. If it wasn't for the fact that we don't have like a secondary thing that we do. Like, my channel isn't known for, like TFS is known for their Dragon Ball Z abridged stuff, among a few other things. So they're not really, like, people don't go to their channel and expect gameplay stuff. So when they do a stream, it's like, oh, that's kind of a big thing. Less so now than it was, but it's still, like, it's still kind of neat that that's a thing they do. But, if it wasn't for the fact that we're only really known for me doing gaming stuff, I'd probably do, like, a fun, like, mid-week stream of me just doing, like, some grinding and fucking around in this. But you work and Rye work, and I'm really only known for my streams, and it's really hard to stream alone, so, yeah. I am trying to make it so that Kimari is a jackass of all trades. I don't know if it's working. I genuinely don't. Like, I want to say it is, but I don't know. And I feel like I should have Titus learn, Lancet. Either Titus needs to learn Lancet, or someone else needs to learn haste. My goal is to make it so that, like, as many characters as I can know as many different things as I can have them learn, but I also don't know how much of this I'm going to be doing off-screen, so it's just kind of a, man, I hope I don't screw this up. I am glad that because of some off-screen grinding, now if I fight the tankier enemies, sometimes I can one-shot them with Kimari, so I don't just have to have Auron do all the heavy lifting, I can have other people do it too. Or like if I use the Ra spells, even though the tankier enemies now are resistant to magic, I can still kill them because Ra is just so much stronger.
Oh, I didn't drop my nuke off.
The thing I'm gonna be worried about is, I'm pretty sure that because of some of my... You were all the way over there. You weren't even on screen. You had no idea. Just kicked your ball, faggot. Jeez, maybe someday you can play for the Goers. I was on a team and I got I actually played one. I did while I was doing off-screen grinding, I was like, oh, well, I'll do just a random, like, little I'll play Blitzball for one go. And, I actually fell asleep. I got so bored of it, I fell asleep. Which, to be fair, I don't fall asleep. Like, usually games don't just make me fall asleep, but that did. That made me pass right out. God, it was so boring.
This isn't likely.
Can I make... Oh. No! Something! Oh, holy shit, that's a duck! You heard me.
Duck?
No. It's not even a space duck.
Rude.
We can't all summon Krillin at will.
What the...
Alright, fire bad against bomb. Should not try to light bomb on fire, that's bad. That's one of those no bueno things.
In fuego.
Yeah. It's a fire bomb! Maybe I should light it on fire. Maybe you should not commit suicide, dumbass. You know, not all of us think about it that way. Do you talk to me more, child? No? You're just gonna ignore me for the rest of my time here now? Cool.
Yep.
Thanks, jerk. I mean, the positive is I've already done quite a bit of grinding, so like anything extra from here is just more. Like it's not needed at this point. It's just if I want to do extra stuff, I can. Alright, the target that needs to die immediately is the bomb. And the other two will just kind of fall in place.
Or at least you hope.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just don't want to do the thing you want.
Yeah, especially because with how it is, with how my team is right now, I have no guarantee that Kimari can use Thunder and actually kill the thing he's fighting. So even if it takes 1.5 times, if it has a 1.5 times multiplier for Thunder, Kimari isn't going to guaranteed kill it with Thunder. I either need to get him Thundara, or I need to increase his magical damage a lot more. You know what? Yuna's not in combat right now, so we'll use her here. I've also been making sure to level up Yuna a bit, because I know that her being stronger makes her summons better.
Mm-hmm. Her stats directly affect the summon stats.
Which is super useful to just know.
Yeah. Which is why Valfor is still a viable summon via endgame.
I mean, Valfor is just a good summon. Like,
yeah, but
if
it didn't scale with her, it would be garbage by the end game because it's the first one you attain.
Yeah, it would be bad, but because of how the summon mechanic works in this game, it's actually really good. I haven't quite figured out how it works in 12. It's still a little weird to me in that one.
It's kind of funny that that's a thing that they decided to just randomly do in 10 and saw how it worked, and then they eventually turned that into 11 and 14. Because that's how.
Guess what I learned?
Most scaling works.
So I was talking to Amy yesterday, and she explained that some of the classes in 14 got reworks to make them a little bit better. One of them was your pet class, that is also a healer.
I know, because they
now
made my fucking
like the nuts.
Yeah, because it was okay. It was okay
it was
to
good,
the only
but
healer.
Now it's actually, if that's not the healer you have, you're actually just being a detriment to your squad.
That's what it was before
really
they nerfed it, and then they nerfed it into the ground where it was unplayable.
And then they super buffed it. Now if you don't have one, you get like you might get reported. Yeah. It's really good. Like, she was explaining it to me, and she explained like how some of the pets changed and how the actual abilities changed a little bit. And I was like, oh, so like Kiba's really powerful now. I don't remember how I think we were talking about it during Monster Hunter, because she was talking about the behemoth fight.
Uh-huh.
And I mentioned that me and you have played 14, and she asked what we played as. I remember that you, as you do, were you were the white mage, you were the scholar, you were the other one. Summoner. Yeah, and
well, that's because you get bowls.
She was kind of like she was piecing it together, and she's like, how the fuck were you the tank? And I'm like, I don't know, man, I just picked the big axe and was like, yeah, that's good. That's basically how we taught me to play 14. Hey, this weapon's big, use it.
Well, you said you wanted to be a berserker or whatnot, and that.
I was like, I want to be a berserker, and then you guys explained that that's not a thing, and then I was like, okay, I want a really big sword, and Grim was like, is an axe fine? I was like, yeah, sure, why not? And I picked that, and then I just became bad, because after we started playing for a while, the Blood Knight thing came out, and that actually
he's got the biggest sword. Yeah, he's got big sword and blood magic, so he is basically a berserker.
Yeah, that actually uses big swords and has berserkery tendencies. Meanwhile, I ended up just picking the Marauder because I didn't get any of the DLC, so I didn't have the choices of the other things. So I was just like, alright, this is fine.
All things considered, I'm pretty sure we left you at like level 20 something.
We got me to like 40, and then we stopped.
Oh, well, then I somehow missed your level ups then.
No, I just couldn't. I couldn't
anymore because the time.
I couldn't do much else. We got me to 40. I could do quite a few things. I just couldn't do everything. And then Grim was like, I'm gonna start going to do raids. And I was like, cool, I don't think I can sit here for 4 hours to do one of those. I'm gonna not. And then
raids aren't that long.
Ended up...
Now they are.
He wanted to do Garuda, which at the time was stupid, and so it would have taken us roughly that long. And then we just decided, fuck it. And then everything kind of went downhill from there.
Oh, those were 50s. How about I not mess with those then? Oh, that's a level 350 3-star. Yeah, I'm just gonna not do that. I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna be a good boy.
Good little chibi.
Not screw with the wildlife.
Always screw with the wildlife.
They're all three level 50 and one of them's a 3-star. I am level 37.
What are you playing?
76.
Oh, right.
I run into level 64s constantly because other people. Because other people, whenever they run by an area, it triggers to their level, and it stays that level for quite a while. So I'll just randomly stumble into an area where there's level 64s because somebody nearby has been...
Some 64 was like, I'm gonna run through this way.
No, not a 64, probably level 200, but they can only scale up to 64. Because 50 is your max level that matters, because after that you don't get anything aside from card packs. You don't get any more traits or skills.
Ooh, I can use the new alt now.
Yay, new alt. I like new alt.
Titus now has Slice and Dice, so he can use an actually super good alt instead of the one that he had, which is just kind of it's a thing.
So I'm here. Where was I going? Oh yeah, I was gonna go to the Light Springs. I'm gonna walk because I feel like walking. I feel like actually watching the scenery instead of just fast traveling everywhere.
We'll defeat Sin.
But Yevon's teachings say...
Enough!
Someone is around.
I only meant to... Are you alright?
First beast level 47.
Lady Summoner? Yes.
And two-shot it. Huh?
It is an honor.
Oh, I just got a list.
What's this?
I was curious as to why the hell I just got EXP.
I'm a disciple of
Yeah.
Yevon.
I discovered a location, so I
Crusaders operation?
actual knowledge.
You
Knowledge.
mean the one Gata and Luzu were talking about?
I heard they were to use Forbidden Machina. I had to
If you're
stop
just gonna
them.
stand there, I'll shoot you.
Huh?
That's fine.
Why?
The use of Machina is strictly forbidden by the Yevon
Oh, as your
priesthood.
friends know I'm here.
That's bad, yeah?
Let them use whatever they want. They still won't defeat Sin.
But it's not about defeating sin. The teachings of Yevon must be upheld.
Okay, so Kiba,
Yeah,
they did
right.
announce something for
I don't understand.
the 7
The
remake
Crusaders
2 days ago.
won't even listen to me.
What was
That
that?
bitch is going to be
It's all because I'm just a lowly
73.7 gigs. That's
Don't say
bigger
that.
than
That's okay.
quite
That
a
just
few
means
Call
it's
of Duty
got
games.
I haven't
content.
been a summoner for very
Still
long
content.
myself, you see. Still,
The thing
can't
is,
put myself down every
I'm
time.
trying
It's
to
only-
see if it's
it's
supposed to be
only-
released as a
People are
full
depending
game or
on
if
me.
it's going to
They're
be
depending on
released
both
in
of us.
splits.
Well, they went
'Cause I
back and
remember them-
forth on that, so
yeah,
now I
I'm
don't
trying
know
to find out where they're
anymore.
at now.
Yeah, they went back and forth on it. I
alright.
don't
Thank
believe
you
they
so
settled
much,
on anything.
Now,
Now, I feel I have the courage
it
to finish
is
my
set
training.
to be split across multiple releases, the first part being March 3rd.
But I think me buying that, like, that set
thing that you
was
got.
Best.
the whole game, but we're going to get it in increments.
I
Kind of
will do
like
my
what
best.
Ark is doing with the Genesis DLC, where we're getting part 1.
Here's the thing, though, with that. That's gonna be a little awkward for me because I want to play it for stream. Is
Yeah,
if-
no, I get it.
like we have March 3rd,
And then you have to
and
wait.
the thing comes out, and then that's like season 1. And then y'all have to wait
Yeah.
until the next season comes out, whenever
Yeah,
that
it's just
happens.
like an episodic,
Yeah, which is gonna be weird.
which we don't have anymore because, you know, that company's gone.
Telltale kind of fell under, which is unfortunate.
Yes, no.
Wow! You were the
Yes,
one who
no.
actually really liked those games. You're like, it's okay. It's not
No,
terrible.
no, it's the way they did it and all the people who
Oh,
got
no, the way
hurt
that they
doing
the way
it.
that they did it was scummy as shit.
Yeah, I feel bad for all the people that got fucked royally.
All of the people.
I'm glad that certain other companies were able to, you know, be like open doors. Okay, please, any of you guys want to like come work for us?
You guys
Like,
actually still want to work on things. You can help us with our stories for stuff. What are you doing, buddy?
I forgot exactly which company
We rest
bought
here.
out the rights to finish
But
off
this is an outbid
I don't
show.
know.
the final
But
episode. for...
depending on how things go, I might.
They don't
Is that
believe
a
in
little
Yevon.
baby?
And in Luca, they kidnapped Yuna.
Where were her
Where is it?
guardians?
It's behind that house.
Sir Orin's just concerned about your health.
Supposedly something
I'm
is
not
found
tired
here.
one bit.
There's nothing here.
Well, I am.
Oh, that's a flare. Yeah, no, that's a level 68.
The
That's-
assets of Telltale Games were purchased by a company called LCG Entertainment. The new company will sell some of Telltale's back catalog and will work on new games based on a few Telltale associated properties as well as a new license. That is the newest information on Telltale Games.
Mr. Rin's shops are all over Spring.
Sure, somebody went and bought out the rights to be able to finish off the season pass for
the final things
Walking
for
Dead.
This might be the
Walking
last
Dead.
time we can rest.
What's up,
I've heard
crazy
that
lady?
The proprietor, Mr. Rin, is... But I was
He's
very
now
relieved
dead.
to find that he keeps nothing sacrilegious here.
This might
Except
be
for the
last
prices
time we
of
can
what
rest
looks like
this.
onions. That 900 gil for an onion is fucking intense. Alright, what do we got in here? Warrior Sword, not really good. Enchanted Rod, not as good. Not as good. Not as good. Definitely not as good. Jesus Christ. Okay, so I'm basically going to be using this shop strictly to sell things for the most part. Oh, wait, I think I just...
Heard another one.
Yeah, that's Echo Ring is what I have. Yeah, so everything that they sell here sucks. So... the red armlet I'll keep. The Seekers I'll get rid of. I want to keep that because it has two things.
Ooh,
Rid of
crossbow.
that, rid of that.
I like crossbows.
Definitely rid of that. Man, I really wish that there was a thing to you to, like... I want to sort my crap
Mm-hmm.
well in the shop, which is definitely not a thing. I want to keep the Blinding Kate Sith, because that could be useful. Blue Arm Guard. I don't really fight... Like, water's not a big thing right now. Water Strike will be, though. Serum Shield, Poison... Fuck, I need that. Bright Dark Lord. Tidal Spear, I don't really care for. That's just a basic Moogle. Lightning Strike. Ice Brand. Seeker's Bracer. Red Ring I'll keep because it still keeps that HP boost. This Water Ball is really good because it has Water Strike and Distill Speed, and the Distill things were, if I remember correctly, are more of a late game thing. Like, you don't usually see them on earlier stuff. Distill Speed. An Ice Moomba.
Mumba.
Oh, I have two, and they're both just oh no, that one's Distill Power and one other thing. So I'll keep it. Just a basic Harpoon. Keep the Magic Ring. Fire Ward. Echo Armlet, just because Silence Ward would be nice to have. Cool. Alright, items. Sort. Auto. Equipment. Sort. Thank the gods. Now I know where my shit is. I need more Phoenix Downs. Well, I have... I guess I'll buy a grenade. I don't know. Yeah, I'll buy...
You know, speaking
Echo
of grenades,
some
on the
Icebrows.
topic of Final Fantasy, and 7 specifically,
Okay.
supposedly there was somebody who did a level 1 grenade or usable items only run of 7. Meaning that his highest damage weapon in the entire game was grenades. And they only
I
do a
seen that
couple
someone did
hundred.
one in... I think it was in 10, where they did something similar. Oh. That doesn't help me at all. Yeah, like there's a guy who goes through like various games and just does the whole thing with strictly items. Mel says bruh salad. Hi Mel.
Of course, obviously, it's probably not the same dude, but point of the matter is someone's out there doing
the
things like
fantasy stream.
That sunset was different from the one I saw in Kilika. It was quiet.
What are you up to?
Almost gentle. What you up to?
What good timing. I said to my sister, "What you up to?" And then immediately after, Titus is like, "What you up to?"
Oh god.
Don't sound so disappointed. The
I wish
whole
I
is
could
me.
live in a place
Mario?
like this.
It's
Wait a
me,
second.
goodbye!
Peaceful. Living with a smile on my face every day.
You can once you
Why
beat
is
Sin,
that so
right?
low?
Kingdom Hearts. This came
But then
before Kingdom Hearts, I
A new
think.
sin will
But
be born anyway.
Sort of.
Well,
Same
then,
company.
I don't remember. I don't
Same
remember when
company,
the one
not
came
as much
out.
Disney. Not doing anything.
So I
You
did.
can. Trust me.
I didn't play one at
You
the
are
time
the
of
best
its
summoner
early
out there.
release.
Yuna, why does Sin always come back?
Sin is our punishment for our vanity. And it will not go away until we've atoned.
How do we do that?
How do we atone?
What did we
That's
do
a
that was
good
so bad in the
questions.
first place?
Answer good questions.
Ah. Was it using lots of Machina or something? Oh. Wait, was that such a bad thing, really?
It's funny. Ever since I was young, I never questioned it. But now that you ask me if it is that bad or not, I don't know. There are so many things I don't know.
Well, then we're the same. Oh, such thinking is very unbecoming of a summoner.
What an
Sound like
asshole.
Micah?
That's not very nice, you know.
You shouldn't mock the elderly. Shouldn't. Doesn't mean I can't.
Doesn't mean I won't. What is...
Just because it's a bad idea
know-
doesn't mean it isn't funny.
During a game,
Oh my god, that is creepy.
you have to think of Blitz and
Oh,
nothing
that is
else.
I
creepy.
cut my finger. Womp. How the hell
Okay.
did you cut your finger? How you do that?
You can't think, that's a cute girl on the fifth seat from the right. And you can't be thinking about where you're gonna go on that date, because the minute you do, that's when you lose. You see, Yuna, what I mean is, you really shouldn't worry, you know? After we beat Sin, that's when you can worry about the future.
I guess.
But Yuna, how are you supposed to beat something big like that?
When do you have to pop your head out?
The final summoning.
I just want to set you on fire!
It's the only
What
way
you
to
do?
defeat sin.
Titus.
The only
Yeah.
way.
Titus!
Titus
With it,
is
we
the
can
main
call
guy.
The final Aeon. That's
Titus.
the goal of the pilgrimage.
Titus! Tutus! Tutus Frutus!
The faith of the final summoning lies waiting in the
Tutus
far
Frutus,
north to
Tutus
greet
Brutus.
summoners that complete their pilgrimage.
No! No!
At least I
At the
got
world's
That's
something.
in Zen.
That's gone too far!
In Xanarkand?
There we go. Everybody's dead.
She means the ruins of a city destroyed 1,000 years ago.
Hello, creepy old man. That is basically the game's dad of company.
That a boy.
It's ruins?
That's what I've heard.
Mel says
You'll see
tits
it
us.
for yourself soon enough.
Oh,
Yuna, come back
I
inside.
mean, we have to say that for YouTube, so yeah, Titsis.
10 out of 10.
Totally forgot. 10 out of 10 would,
You will go
Watch
with
again?
us
10
to
out of 10.
Xanarkand?
Thanks, Mel.
I'll go.
YouTube is dumb.
It is.
I'll go to Xanarkand to see it with my own eyes.
We hang tomorrow? I mean... we can. I really should change that thing so it says something else. It's like...
I knew.
You can pay 100 treats...
It couldn't be my Xanarkand.
...to highlight your message. If I could, I'd like to change that to... pay 100 treats to bark the loudest. Mel pays 200 first time for first 100. I'm a winner. Second 100. Cheese with fire hands.
Chicken dinner?
Cheese with fire hands. Hey. Oh, I've read the instructions, fam. I think I just said I haven't read the instructions though.
Oh boy.
I didn't. I'm good. I'm safe. I don't need to read the instructions. Good.
I think this man needs a manual.
A manual. 100 treats to what? Change it to what? I have channel points, and I made my channel points called treats because doggo. And
Dang,
I
want
to
freaking.
You can pay 100 treats to highlight your message, and what I want to do is make it so that you can pay 100 treats, and then instead of highlighting the message, it would say "bark the loudest." However, I don't know if I can do that, and I don't know how to do that. If I did know how to, if I can do that, I don't know how to. But I would like to, if it's an option.
That'd be a question for Twitch.
I would like to make it so that highlight
YouTuber.
my message is instead "bark the loudest."
Sorry?
Ah, forgive me, sir. I meant to say pardon me, but it came out in Al Bed.
Oh, you're in Al Bed.
Mm-hmm. I am Rin,
Really? I didn't get
owner
anything
of
for
this
that.
establishment.
I am Rin.
Hela du Sadwi.
Hela du Sadwi.
It means nice to meet you.
Ah, well,
Where's my-
Helly do
there it is.
sad we to you too.
Ellie do sadwy.
If
Oh
you are
no!
interested,
Don't be sad.
Al Bed primers can be found all
I
over Spear.
love how horribly.
Finding them and learning our language
When
might
Rin
be fun.
meets you, he says "Hela du sadwi."
Here, let me give
When
you one in commemoration of
Titus repeats it to say to
Although you
Rin,
might
he
want
says
to be
"Heli
careful
du
when you
sadwi."
speak our language.
I'm glad that you have completely butchered
I'm
this
sorry.
man's language.
I'm sorry. It's Sin's toxin.
Yeah, I hear Al
Oh.
Bed aren't.
Oh, you're just racist.
A dirty
Nice.
kisser.
I'm surprised you didn't in that game there isn't someone you
That's
run
our
into that
cue.
does that.
Let's
It's like,
go.
yeah, no, I'm under Sin's toxin. I can pretty much say whatever I want.
Oh, thank
I
you for your
mean,
help.
For a
Please.
while,
He just kind of does, but
for a
like,
while,
that's...
Titus is like, "Yeah, I'm under Sin's toxin. I'm not offensive. I'm poisoned."
just trying to get questions. I'm just trying to ask you stupid questions about places that may or may not exist.
What are you standing around for? Go take care of it. I would love to, but if you have any medicine for me, or weapons, or both, I would
To
love
the
them.
Chocobo Corral.
Lady, if you can't see, somebody inflicted me with a blind status ailment, and I'd like to get rid of that before I start moving anywhere. I'd like not to stumble around too
The best thing is, in 12, there are certain items that afflict you with statuses, and there's one, and you gain like an okay amount of resistance to all different elements, at the cost of you are perpetually silenced. So it's like, somebody give me echo drops. I can't words.
Somebody stop me.
It's a big, angry two-tonger. The weirdest thing is, this thing's two tongues move independently. It's not like one moves one way and the other moves... No, they move differently at the same time. When one goes up, the other goes down, and it's... Oh, I don't know what it's weak to. Fire... Ooh! What I seek is Fira. Alright, ready, steady. Gotta spin the analytic like a psycho. Oh, I get to fear him 5 times. Which, considering that it only counts for one,
cast?
Yeah, it's only one cast, so the fact that I get to cast it 5 times is pretty
Oh, you have,
good.
like, double spell.
No, that's her, Lulu's ult.
Oh yeah,
that.
it's still dual cast, yeah.
It's Fury, so you spin the analog stick and it casts up to the number of full circles you did.
Those dual cast was better, but with a minigame.
Yeah. It works a lot like dual cast does, it's just...
Except you have to do something to actually get it to work.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming it's also like an ultimate ability, so you can
Yeah,
only do it
you have to
so
build
often.
up the bar. The thing is, you can build up the bar different ways. Like, it's not just, well, you can build up the bar by taking damage. You can build it up by taking damage. You could build it up by dealing damage. You could build it up via your friends taking damage. You can build it up for winning fights. You can build. I think you could. There's one where you can build it up by like other people using their ults or something like that. Like there's a bunch of different ways to do it. So
Some
it's
kind of like boost status.
yeah. There's a bunch of different ways to limit break in this game. So it's just a matter of which one you have active. About 2 level 1 key spheres, nice. I'm gonna teach my furry guy how to steal from
Have
people.
you an interest in renting some chocobos?
You want
As a
some
token
bird?
of our gratitude, the first time is free of charge.
Oh, I'm supposed to
Please,
be going to
ask
south.
the
What am I doing?
attendant if you wish to
Going
rent.
south for the winter.
Thank you so much for saving the chocobos.
Chocobo. I actually don't know what happens if you finish that fight normally. Like if you actually let it go back and forth until you kill the monster, I genuinely don't know what happens.
Oh, it cost me 15 if I was to do it from here.
The Chocobo Demon, this kind of thing sucks.
I don't remember.
Like,
I also don't remember a whole lot
if
of
you
10,
could
though.
hear it,
I played
you
10 too.
agree.
I played 10 too, because I thought, you know, I didn't really like Tidus. And it's like, oh, this is more about Yuna and friends. Like, that's fine.
This is more about the girls. That's good.
The one of 2 girls that were in the game, and a 3rd girl who didn't exist in the game originally, sure.
Yeah, you get access in 10-2. You have Riku, Yuna, and Pain.
Yep, Pain did not exist in 10.
Yeah, Pain is not a real.
Pain is a figment of someone's imagination when someone goes.
I like how
leg
Tidus
up.
is a figment of someone's imagination.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
that's spoilery.
A safe journey.
It's also the entire plot of 10 too, so. Hello, beaver? How much woodchuck could a woodchuck wood?
Apparently,
Are you
Kiva
chucking
can't
any wood
even-
over here? He's
Kiva
not chucking
can't
any
even
wood
do
over
the
here.
thing.
That's because this beaver wasn't chucking any wood. Disappoints me.
Big job, huh? It's not as big as what I plan to do. I'm gonna fight a god, probably. Consider that's basically half the crap I play.
I thought you were going somewhere else with that.
I'm gonna murder a god. Not because I have to, but because I have no reason not to.
I should
Well,
not, I know,
you
it's
can't
gonna
tell
hurt.
me I can't kill your god if I don't believe it until I killed it.
Well, you see, if I don't.
What are you doing on?
Oh, what was the?
I see.
Oh, you
Highway
know.
ends over there. However,
There was a
we have
card. I
sealed
think it was a
off the
card in
area.
Magic that was
You may ask
something like along the lines of the usurper, and yeah, one of the lines is like.
No, I think
Just
I got
wait
off my
until-
bird. I didn't mean to get off
There's
my
something,
bird.
something along the lines of just wait until I make your god bleed.
That's what I do. Space chicken!
Space chicken?
I mean, you're not necessarily...
Chocobos?
Yeah. Mel's calling the chocobo space chicken.
I don't
You're not
believe any of the...
completely wrong.
I don't believe any of the chocos actually go to space.
I mean, Mystery Dungeon's kind of spacey. A fortune sphere.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, you don't actually ride them into space. You get into the sky, but you never get to space.
Coming down the old road was you can't run a business.
I still want chicken nuggies. Like, you should have asked Matt for them earlier. He was like, "Hey, what do you want to do for dinner?" And you were like, "Chicken nuggies." And then you were like, "What do you want me to make?" You could have just kept on with the chicken nuggies thing. Got your damn chicken nugs. Lando Waka some go. Yep. I have no idea how to properly count this. It is 3. No. This is an 8. 4, 4, 5, 2. There we go. I'll give you 23,000 gil. Whoops, I don't want to give him 100. Wait a minute. I'm trying to give you a button ton, not like 5. No sweat, here's a shit ton of money.
Welcome.
Almost there. It didn't take too long.
Alright, I hope he gets good stuff soon.
Who?
Oh, Waka. I go through child spurts where I love chicken nuggies. It's what you do.
I've only had homemade chicken nuggets. I don't know what the fast food kind of variety tastes like anymore.
Huh?
I haven't actually had fast food chicken nuggets in forever. I've only had, you know, homemade ones, so...
I mean, sometimes you just need to go and obtain chicken nugs. Alright, I don't know where the other... I feel like there's supposed to be a way up over here, but I don't know what it is. There's not like a designated jump button. You gotta get to the thing that says you can jump and then hit X and hope.
You can jump, but will you?
Basically.
Debatable. Debatable.
You could jump there. But where do you jump there? I had ice cream, Sammy, so I'll survive. Mel R become Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda.
Which, to be fair, I actually got to watch some of that. Baby Yoda is, in fact, he's shit. He's fucking adorable.
So on the topic of Baby Yoda...
superpowers.
Apparently Disney lost a metric fuck ton of money by not having Baby Yoda toys for the holiday season to try to avoid spoilers.
There were tons of people who were like, we want to buy Baby Yodas! They didn't have any because they didn't make them, and they were like, you fiends! And they lost so much.
I was gonna say, I had at least a dozen people.
They didn't quite go bankrupt, but they definitely lost more money than I think they thought they would. Mal says, "Is me? I love Baby Yoda. Yes." Yeah, they didn't make Baby Yoda plushies, and they lost so
Baby
much
Yoda
money.
anything.
Yeah, they didn't make anything for Baby Yoda, and so they lost so much money out of nowhere that they didn't even think they would lose.
Yeah, they just wanted to keep it a secret for a little longer.
I wanted a stuffy Baby Yoda. Yeah, sometimes you just need a plush Baby Yoda to just be soft. Sometimes you just need something soft. I have dogs. I'm okay. Until they attack me. Then I'm less okay. But then I am at least minorly injured. Let me open up this. Awesome. So I actually got it to work the way I wanted it to first try. That doesn't happen.
How many times do I have to tell you I'm a summoner?
Sorry, ma'am.
You dare impede a summoner's pilgrimage?
Sorry, ma'am. No exceptions.
Useless.
Ooh, what's this?
Ooh, what's this?
Do you want me to teach you how to ride a chocobo? I think I'm okay. I've done.
Captain Lucille and Elma.
I got all of the shinies in this area while on my fluffy choco friend, so I think I'm good.
You have to leave your chocobos here. Come on, everyone.
I do. Let me see. A space chickie. You're not drunk, and that is surprising to some people. Oh, well, at least my bird is just hanging out. I want to see if I can get in a combat around here, show off what exactly I can fight. Unfortunately, unlike in Hacker's Memory and in the other Cyber Sleuth game, you can't just press a button, force a spawn. I want a martini. Go make a martini. If you have the ingredients, do it up, fam. But I sleepy and wake early. You do have children. They do that. I have dogs. If they need something, they'll bark. And you know what? Most of the time, they just want a nap, so... I'm good, fam.
Gotta and Loser reporting, sir.
Like 9 times out of 10, hey Coda, what you doing? Sleeping. Off.
Yep. I can confirm, doggy is sleeping.
Show me how to play Blitz sometime.
Wait around. We'll have Sin beaten in no time.
I have things. Things to do. People to go. Italian martini or beach, please. Why or when you can and? Make the martini and then go to the beach.
Any donation toward Operation Mihen would be...
I can afford 1,000 gil. You know what? I'd rather not. I will come back. I wanna see what happens when you give that asshole 10,000. I'm actually morbidly curious. Like, I will extend the stream just to find out what happens when you give him that much. Alright, well, it looks like this is not Titus's your lucky day. Come on, Sir Owen, kick me in the beans! Kick him in the beans! Gore, that hurts. Skill, dank attack. No worries. It means no worries for the rest of your days. Beach please martini is Malibu pineapple. Peach schnapps and cranberry. Ah. I mean, that seems really, really fruity. So it's kind of dependent on how colorful do you want to be right now. Do you want to be able to look at yourself in 10 minutes and be like, huh, I just consumed a fruit salad? Or...
inhale my fruit salad with gusto.
Sometimes you just need to consume the whole fruit salad. It's just what happens. Man, these bombs really don't like Orin. Also, apparently he's slow as shit. Oh my god. You guys are gonna die before your fucking turn goes off. Holy shit.
Yeah, he's not the fastest, which
I
doesn't make a
have
whole lot of sense for his
Orin,
character.
Kimari, and Lulu, and the bombs got like 4 turns before they got their first one. Like, you guys, what even? What a world, what a world. Alright, just freeze kill one of them instantly, Lulu. Be the mage you've always wanted to be. You're gonna friggin' die. I think that hits hard enough. It does. Kamari, just attack. Attack proper. I mean, he's like a big cat kind of creature. You know what's weird to me in this? So it tells you if you have scan of any kind, it'll tell you what the weaknesses of things are. And in this one, it's just, there are 4 elements, and then fire is just weak to ice. Ice is weak to fire, thunder is weak to water, and water is weak to thunder. It's not like a circle, like, water is strong against fire, fire is strong against ice, ice is strong against thunder, like, at least that makes some, like, at least you're using all of them to do different things, not just, oh, this guy's in the water. Well, I guess it's time to zap the shit out of him. Oh, he's on fire. Maybe you should chill out. Usually you drown things that are on fire.
Your intention is to save them.
Usually you drown things that are on fire.
If you intend to save them.
If you cause the fire, you use more fire, but if you didn't cause the fire, usually you want to put water on it.
You still want to be careful with adding more fire, because sometimes you'll set yourself on fire in the process. That's just
I mean,
fact.
You could also throw if there's a big enough fire, you could just throw soap at it, and it'll make a very nice boob. Yeah, I think that is the science lesson you are not supposed to learn. Soap includes nitroglycerin, which is very explosive. Very nice, but very explosive.
Explosions! Torg would be excited.
Yeah, when you actually stop to think about it, one of the things that makes Torg the most excited is soap.
Soap?
Yeah, nitroglycerin is in soap.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you actually meant like legitimate soap. Where the fuck did
No,
you
I
do
mean
that?
soap. Oops, I fucked up.
Because of the contents of soap, not actually the soap itself.
The actual soap itself isn't what matters. It's what's in the soap that makes the soap so valuable. Use a high potion on Lulu, because she's about to die. 66 health is not good for your health. That kills people. You know, I don't know what's telling me this, but I feel like Mel is currently mixing a martini.
Probably.
I don't know what could possibly be giving me that knowledge, but I feel like that's a fact. And it might have a little bit to do with the fact that if I had ingredients and...
You would also be doing the same.
Well, not a martini, but yeah, basically.
One of the matter.
I don't have a martini thing to make martinis. I don't have a shaker.
The shake.
Just chilling. I don't have a martini shaker thing to make martinis, so I just add liquor soda and call it a drink.
Oh.
And unlike what my, like, say my mom would just have like a little bit of Baileys, I just add a little bit of rum. Watching a Smite game and this here Shrem. Where's my old one? I don't know. I know you had one. I don't know what happened to it. It might be like in the garage or something. To be fair, the majority of our family is clean freaks, but I am not one of them. I'm like anti. You're all like, this needs to be clean, and I'm like, I'll do it later, maybe.
Oh yeah.
I'm not a good role model for anybody. I'm a good role model for dogs. Because they don't have to do anything. Yeah. They don't have to do anything, and I generally just don't want to do anything. Ask Mom. I don't know if she knows either. Well, you just gotta stumble across it. Yeah, that's basically where we're at. I don't know if Mom knows where it's at.
It might be in a container somewhere.
It's probably in a box.
Yeah.
We're not always the most avid.
You can't have everything out. You can't have everything out in the house. You gotta...
I mean, sometimes we just don't unpack boxes. Sometimes you move and you just forget to unpack. It happens. Oh, Fextra Life is streaming World of Warcraft. And they have 23k viewers.
I wonder what
That's
about
pretty nuts. Huh? What did you say, Giba?
So I wonder what about WoW? Is it? Are they just playing WoW because people play WoW?
I mean, it might be just be playing around. I don't mean this second, but ask her if she knows. Yeah, I will do that at some point. Because then I can use SodaStream Soda, because you have to shake it anyway. So if I'm already using something that's aiming for that, I might as well have alternative things happening as well while I'm shaking. I'm shaking it, and booze is happening. Hooray, booze! And now it's beer! Yay, beer! I can't even drink beer. It's so bitter. Alright, what is Lulu getting? Reflex, I think? I don't know what the hell that does. Like, genuinely, I don't know. God, I wish I knew. I'm starting to regret giving Awaka 23k. White magic base on Lulu. Alright, Lulu can see thunder on this thing. You attack the Chunky.
Leave those to...
You're telling Kimari to leave. He probably doesn't even understand you.
You like that?
Alright, we're just gonna give him 1,000. I don't feel like sitting here and grinding for the 10k. I'll just give him 1,000 and we'll see how that goes.
For now.
Yeah. I think you might get something if you give him 10k. I don't know what it would be.
Any donation toward
or whether or
operation.
not it would be worth it.
Yeah, like 1,000. I got an ice lance for 1,000, so yeah, there's probably something really cool you get for 10k.
Many thanks.
This is for you. Another ice lance. You know what? What do you give me if I only give you 100? Because it seems like there's one thing per. Okay, so for 100 I get a scout. For 1,000 I get a ice lance, which is for Kimari. Unfortunately, they're the exact same. They're the exact same. I am curious what he gives you for 1,000. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Unless you want to, Kiba.
What?
Look up what you get for giving 10,000 to the Operation Mihen guys.
Yeah, okay. I thought.
Alright. Says you get a, if you give 10,000, you get a moon ring.
Okay.
Okay, so the moon ring has SOS Protect and SOS Shell, so really you just get it as
Hey, you're a summoner, and her guardians, right? Sorry.
You'd get it as like an I really need defense early. So considering that it's just defense and I already seem to be pretty high in that category, I don't really think I need that much extra.
Sin spawn inevitably draws sin, right? We're going to lure it into a trap. I'm sorry, I can't let...
Ah, Mr. Baggins. Seymour in his baggy clothes that are really awkward, and his clearly not evil at all friends. Acquaintances?
Never.
Slaves? Interns? I don't know.
So, we meet again, Lady Yuna.
For all I know, they're all of the above.
Yes?
Would I like these games?
You look troubled. Is there anything I can do?
It's an RPG.
Well,
I think you would like Kingdom Hearts more than you would like Final Fantasy, because sometimes with Final Fantasy there's a lot of
Maester Seymour,
things you have to look into.
Command center.
Hold.
So I don't know if you're
Yes, Your Grace.
if you're willing to deal with being patient enough for that.
And her guardians let through to the command center.
Like if you're cool with being
Maester Seymour,
with
sir.
having to be a little bit patient for it, it's
I will take full
maybe you would.
responsibility.
But you would really like Kingdom Hearts because it's
Very well. They may
Disney
pass.
also, so that's a seller for you.
But is it really a good idea to get her into
It is
Kingdom
done.
Hearts at this point?
thank you, Your Grace.
Nobody ever said I promoted good ideas, Kiva.
God.
The fact that I promote any ideas is
Yuna,
intense
it's time to go.
and fearful.
Right.
Who does he think he is?
He's a maester. Better get used to it, yeah?
Alright, 2 alphas, 1 Bravo, 1 Charlie.
Basically that engagement. Everyone who's not Titus, he's the freaking Pope. Titus, the fuck is a Pope?
What is that answer? They just know what a Pope is.
Well, they call the way that they explain that he's a maester, it's like he's the freaking Pope. The hell is a Pope?
1 second.
Bruh, I'm basically a soccer player. I don't need to know what a Pope
Maester
is.
Seymour.
Dooba-dooba-doop.
Brave crusaders of Spira, protectors of all Spira. Believe in the path you have chosen. Let faith be your strength. I, Seymour Guado, Maester of Yevon, will bear witness to your deeds today.
Seymour Guado.
What's going on?
His
Why
race
is
is
Maester
bat
Seymour
poop.
backing the Crusaders, eh? They're using Albed's Machina. They're violating the teachings.
Even going against the teachings, they're willing to risk it for the greater good. Waka, I think Maester Seymour sees that too.
Lulu?
I can only speculate.
Ask him yourself.
Ah, Sir Oran. It is an honor. I would be most interested in hearing what you've been doing these past 10 years.
I've got nothing to say about it.
See. Sir
Definitely
Auron must be a great
not
asset
evil.
as a guardian.
Your Grace.
Please, there's no need for formalities.
It's only the freaking Pope.
Excuse me, Maester Seymour. Why is your lordship present here, sir?
Please, speak as you normally would.
Right now, you sound like an idiot.
Isn't this operation against the teachings of Yevon? Aren't you gonna stop them?
It's true. I should. However, both the Crusaders and the Al Bhed truly wish peace for Spira. This Operation Mihen was born from that wish they share. Although it may be sacrilege to Yevon, their intentions are pure. And I, Seymour Guado, the person, not the Maester of Yevon, as a denizen of Spira, I wish them well in their endeavor.
But using Machina, that's bad, isn't it?
Pretend you didn't see them.
Wow.
Beg your pardon, but that's not something a Maester should say.
Then pretend I didn't say it.
You're kidding.
Scott, a Skillahawk dog.
From the first time I laid eyes on him, I never did like Seymour.
Note. Tomorrow
But
is
you know,
the Record of Argus
some of
War
the things
stream.
he said that day,
Tomorrow evening.
they made a lot of sense to me.
So, be around. And I'll be at work. Oh, that's no good. You're off on the weekends though, aren't you? Every other weekend. Oof. I'm back. Welcome back. Man, the person who wants to see the, tonight and Friday, the person who wants to see the Record of Argus War stuff the most works this week.
Yeah, it kinda happens.
It does, and it blows. Well... if you're willing to see it post-script, then, you can always watch on YouTube, because I'm gonna be uploading it there. Yes, drown the slime.
No, don't drown the slime.
Drown the thunder slime.
No, what's wrong with you? Don't drown the slime. It didn't do nothing.
It just struck me with lightning, Kiva.
But no, it didn't do it on purpose.
It kinda did.
It didn't do it on purpose. I thought you were a threat. Clearly it was right.
You're not wrong, but shut up. Stop siding with the monsters, Kiva.
But they're cute.
Not the ones in this game.
I don't play Slime Rancher for nothing.
Different slimes. And my work site just updated their security passcode, so I can't even spoof Twitch's URL. And using VPNs are fuck that word. Offenses now. Well done. Terminable offenses.
Excuse me, Lady Summoner
I think that's the right way to say it.
Yes.
Yeah, by
center.
using a VPN, they could
Maester
get fired
Seymour
immediately
requests
on
your
site.
presence
Yeah.
there, ma'am.
They don't need an if and or but. You did something that's against the code. You are now fired.
Take that road to the command center.
Womp
It's
womp.
not far. We're still in the midst of preparations this way. Sorry.
Okay, that guy came from that way, so I need to go this way. Hey, a waka! Sneak past the guards, all I did. Yeah, you did. Creepy bastard. Ice brand, metal shield. Metal shield wouldn't be terrible. Gives health and defense. Magic and sensor. For 2% less magic, that's actually not terrible. Yeah, I'll buy that. Null Frost Arm Guard. Magic stuff's probably not terrible either, but I'm gonna get the Null Frost Arm Guard. SOS Nil Frost is good. Oh. Definitely selling the one that's just simply water. Ice Strike and Sensor. Spoofing Twitch's URL through another website and watch it from that website. They got Wise and now block beneath the browser's second layer all the way to the TCP IP protocol, which is weird that it took them. Oh fuck. It's weird that it took them this long to do that, considering that was a thing back in the early 2000s. Ah, it took 20 years for them to wise up. That seems like it's a little... Oh, that one's Lightning Strike. That's actually not bad. I'm gonna get rid of the Ice Lances, because they're just ice. At least one of them. That one's just Sensor. Awesome.
Be making a fortune with Operation Mayhem. But you, lad, you get a discount. I owe you one. Well,
I goddamn hope so. I gave you so much money. We better be cool, man. Alright, primitive engagement. Let's see. What? What are you humming? Watera, go! Drown the slime!
No!
Watera! Kiba, sometimes you just gotta drown the slime, alright? No. But their POP 3 port is still open. I wonder if I could reroute through that port. I'll have to check
probably a bad
and
idea to
see
try.
if they're an active logger or sniffer on that port. Yeah, I'd say probably don't risk it for the biscuit.
Like, it's not really worth it. Unless you have a second job that you're immediately allowed to just go, yeah, no, I'm just gonna jump on that one, and somehow you know, leave before any of that happens.
I think the Operation Mihen place isn't a bad place to grind. Yeah, because this is where those stupid flying guys are. The little, like, genie-looking bastards. Alright, this should chill. Kamari can seek fire. Lulu is best girl. In this game, yeah, kinda. Like, Riku is really cute, but... Lulu is better. Even though her dress is just belts. I like Pain and 10-2, but they should have kept Lulu. Yeah. Like, Pain is best Tom girl. I don't know. I might do 10-2 after this, and then work on the next game after that. But with 10-2, it'll be blind, like completely blind. Actually, with most with the exception of this one, all Final Fantasy games will likely be blind unless I play 13. That is the only other Final Fantasy game I've beaten. I am lame. Ball's life. Only got halfway through 10-2 before my PS2 and game was stolen. Hey, that's no bueno. That is the suck.
Yeah, that happened.
Still sucks. Lance it. I don't think I got anything from that. Wait. I wonder, do things have to survive for Kamari to learn their alts? Because that would be a bit of a pain in the butt. Let me get another one of those enemies in, and I'll see. Oopsies. If the FF games go on sale for 60% or more, I'll pick them up. I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, whenever they have a
Squaresoft sale, it's usually good to pick
Square
them up.
sale. Heck, sometimes you can even pick them pretty cheap up off their site straight. But I'm not sure if that's a digital code or if that's an actual, like, physical copy.
I mean...
I don't know. I haven't actually bought anything from their store straight, even though I really did want that Carbuncle plushie, but that was such an expensive plushie.
Well, I'm getting an effect from lane sitting the lizard thing as if it would give me something. It's just not. I want 10-2 and the one where you set up their attack protocols. The one with Freya, the bunny girl.
You've been playing that one.
The one where you set up the attack protocols is 12.
Vaughn, Space Pirates.
Yeah, 12. And then the bunny girl's name is Fran. Yeah, I've been playing that off stream, and it's really fun. It's really fucking confusing because you're actually basically just coding while playing, but like, it's neat. And Balthazar is best girl. You're right. That makes me sad, because you are in fact correct. Pollen. I forgot about these stupid enemies. And I forgot that affects everybody. God, I hate plants. Anybody else just hate plants? Because this makes me kind of dislike plants, and thus set it on fire. Well, pollen puts everyone to gives everyone a random status effect, and that's bull. Because if it makes you fall asleep or something, you're just having a bad time. Like Balthazar is the only one I really remember. Like Fran was fun to look at, but has the personality of watching wall paint. Her accent is unique and cute, though. I could agree with that. Her accent is amazing.
Wow.
What?
Poor bunny girl.
She's really
personality
weird.
Of drying paint. Fuck.
She really doesn't
harsh.
like throughout the game. She really doesn't get as much character development as the other characters.
Well, yeah, she's supposed to be like
Penelo, who's just kind of coming along for the ride, gets more character development. Oh, I really should just be using Noblaze. And yet, here I am, not doing exactly that. What is her? She's the 10-10 of the Final Fantasy universe? You're not wrong, and that makes me kind of sad. That sentence should be significantly less correct, but it's right. Like, the best way to play Fran in 12 is as an archer and a monk. The thing is, if you do that, she really doesn't do anything, and that's the best way to have her. Yeah, the airship gets more screen time than her. You're not wrong, and that's really kind of sad. Protect. Shell. Okay, you know what? Move this way. I want you to head in I want someone to have fucking reflect, damn it. At this point, I don't care who it is. I feel like I need it for some point. Just in case, like the swing in Naruto gets more screen time than 10-10. It's sad, because it's true. Okay, I want ice. That's fire! Alright, I'm killing 2 things, and the last thing is just taking nothing. 2 things got an overkill, the last thing got healed a little bit. Luckily it was at full life, so it didn't actually, but like... Oof, indeed. Bungle my Jeff. Doop-a-doo. Alright. Waka can only go forward from there. Okay. Wait, can I... Titus. I have a fortune thing now, so I should be able to put luck. And then, yeah, give fortune. Thing is, I don't know what that do.
How the what do?
How the what do indeed. How the what do.
Here we go.
Alright. Shit, I actually want to keep that one around. Goddamn, Lulu's outfit. It's literally these belts and a cloak worn it at the waist. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Basically, that entire outfit is just, well, I have the cloak, but I own way more belts than any one human should. Let's just wear a bunch of belts.
That's an Nomura design for ya.
Tetsu. Well, Tetsu does really good stuff. It's just
he likes
it doesn't
belts.
make any goddamn sense.
He apparently has a belt fetish. Who knew?
Blood CA.
Hello, have you seen any of the Sora redesigns
it?
after 1? Friggin' 2, he had at least 3 belts on. Goofy also had belts as zippers.
Food CA. Bootsia? I don't know.
What are you trying to say?
He put in a thing and it was B-O-D-I-C-E and he's like, it's pronounced
Budokai?
B-O-O-D space C space A.
Sounds like Budokai.
No. You're just one hell of a weeb.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Rockin' everywhere. Rockin' everywhere. Alright. The good news is while I'm doing this, at least I can guarantee that people are getting bonuses. The bad thing is they're not necessarily getting everything they need. But Kimari is tanky as shit now, which is nice. But this? You're trying to get me to say words, and they're not coming out the way that you want them to, and it's just going to frustrate you, I promise. A bidet? Like...
You want some of this?
I would assume whatever he's trying to say is not bidet.
I don't know.
Also, that was the name of the douchebag in fucking Pokemon.
I think I just tried to freeze myself. No, I didn't. Okay. I'm glad I didn't just accidentally off someone. That could have been bad. We call it something different here in my region, but that's the actual pronunciation. I see. That's the actual pronunciation that I keep butchering. Oh wow, Kimari almost one-shot something. With magic. Fucking...
Huh.
simile for it. Corset! Goddamn corset. Okay. Wait, why didn't you just say corset to begin with? You made this take so much long. He was trying to use the actual name, like a different name for a corset, because that is part of Lulu's design.
We've been expecting.
It is, yeah.
But he keeps saying other things that are not corset, so he's like, bidet, but whatever. It's fuck corset. Because I'm old and my mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. I forgot what it was called.
The presence of a maester and a summoner is, myself included. Thank.
I forgot what it was called. I know. That doesn't mean I'm not going to give you shit for it.
Hell
I
yeah.
am most certainly going to give you shit for it.
Yeah.
We have 5 viewers. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Just like I tell more people. Yeet ball. I've probably forgotten more about anime than you've ever watched. I mean,
Hard
it's
disagree.
possible, but not super likely.
He has a lot of time on his hands.
I have a lot of time. Oh, that time we got 6. I have all of the time. And nothing to do with it. That, and fun fact, one of my favorite shows is actually from, like, it came out around the year of my birth. Like, it's not a new show, which is neat. Oh man, those tits though. You right. Ah, Bird. Ah, I'm glad Bird is autistic. That's good. Duck deck! Alright. Now we can hit the broadside of a barn inside of the barn. So now I get to do tests to see what works the best. Which may very well end up being just summon Yuna, she'll do the work. Considering this thing has 4k HP, it might actually be that.
A little bit.
I think if I focus, I think that boosts magical damage. So, there's a possibility. You've been thunderstruck. Yep, that went to 942. I'm gonna use Thunder because it's a bird, and I feel like that just makes sense. Waka is such trash. Waka is the side character in Naruto that no one liked. In a way, Waka is kind of the Shino. Like, he's there, he does some neat tricks, but quickly becomes less useful.
Depending on the way things in such an event, we would.
No, Shino was cool. Yeah, but he doesn't really do much. I mean, he does infect that one guy with a bunch of bugs.
But seeing their fierce determination, I couldn't just.
He does fill every orifice of a man with insects. That's pretty disgusting and useful, but it's still not necessarily what you want to be known for, not gonna lie. What was your defining moment? I fucking drowned a man in bugs. Waka is like the leaf ninja with the giant shuriken in the first 20 episodes. Iruka Sensei? Is that what you're going for? Not Iruka, the other. Fuck. Man, I don't even remember the other guy's name. I just remember he was evil, and it's the entire reason Naruto knows the multi-shadow clone jutsu. I can't for the life of me remember his name, and I don't for the life of me want to go back and watch all of that show. to figure it out. So yeah, that's the guy. Yeah, the guy. ... Fuck that guy, I guess. I don't remember who you are, but yes, you seem a lot like Raditz. That's Waka. Basically the Raditz. Villain number 1. Scary for a minute, then never again. Shit. Like, I didn't need to ace all 3 of them, but it would have been better to ace all 3 of them. Would have been a much heavier hitting ult. He's a plot point that somehow lived on. Yeah, at this point, that would be the Raditz. Really scary for the first 5 minutes, and then he's never threatening ever again, and is thus made a joke. Ow. Waka, you fuck. Welcome back, Kiba. Ow.
Where did my controller go?
To the left.
No.
I don't actually know. Maybe you're sitting on it.
Oh, that would be obvious. That would be too obvious.
Not necessarily.
No, it would be too obvious.
Speaking of, the guy they should have pulled out of hell in DBZ Super should have been Nappa. Super Saiyan God Nappa. Oh dear. That would be some weird shit.
But Nappa made it out of hell. He wasn't there any other time. That means that he somehow escaped. Or he didn't go to hell at all, because he actually wasn't that bad.
I mean, there were other instances where
Nappa was never actually visibly seen in hell.
Well, here's the thing. In DBZA, they actually bring up that fact of when Nappa is killed, he's killed
he was
by
technically
Vegeta,
killed by
and
Vegeta,
worked
which is
for
under
Frieza,
Frieza's.
So
yeah.
technically, when you wish back everyone that Frieza had killed, Nappa would be part of that.
The question is,
So
where is
by
Nappa
that
now?
logic, obviously, he's the movie producer.
Well, obviously.
I don't send stupid animals to hell. Ouch.
Wow,
We
rude.
may have to fight.
On F for all of the dogs burning in hell. For all of the cats. All the fucking cats.
It's over.
And cats have souls though, and they're all evil. You're damn right they are.
No, we had this conversation yesterday, Skill.
Cats are evil, kittens are cute,
No.
cats are evil.
Yeah, just because they hit a certain age range, all of a sudden, boom, you're evil? Damn.
Yes.
Fucking ageist.
It's the same with people. Babies are kind of cute, children are alright, and then once they become adults, they're all shitty. I have not met many very nice people in my day. Alright, Kiba?
Yeah, that doesn't mean everybody is the same. Just because you
because
hear about the
you're a
worst ones.
pacifist doesn't mean...
Just because you hear about the worst ones doesn't mean that everyone's the worst ones. Just you don't hear about the good ones because that's not good news. Among other things.
Tibber says kittens being cute is a built-in survival mechanism.
No, kittens meowing is a survival mechanism because they don't do it in the wild.
Yeah, but baby
They only do it to
wildcats
communicate
still
with
cute.
humans.
Eat the ball. The only reason I have to
meatball.
I said yeet the ball.
Okay.
The only reason I have to use Waka here is because these things fly, so Titus has a very high chance to just not hit the broadside of a barn. Like, Kimari can still hit, but Kamari has different rules than Titus for some reason. Even though he's also a close-range ground fighter. things that fly don't always dodge him. You need to get Titus pretty far in before he can actually hit things that fly. Because he has a polearm. I mean, yeah, polearms have special rules, even in the MMO.
That is true.
Yeah, polearms are dumb. Neat, but dumb. Super, super useful, though, in some games. Actually, in 12, you can actually you can go into a skill tree that lets people use polearms. There's two different ones. One where it's spears, and one where it's more like a bow staff. And some of the bow staffs get like ridiculously strong really fast. And some of the spears have neat effects on them. Like there's one that I have in my save of 12 that on hit you can, I think it's cause silence. Or like there's a sword called the Blood Sword, and when you hit, you can have one of two things occur. Either you poison the enemy, or you can affect them with sap, and sap will lower their HP down to 1, which means if you get lucky and apply both, then they die. Because sap will only ever get you down to 1 is pretty nice. Just as a little extra. Alright. I found a book! Z equals J. What a weird fucking language.
Z equals MC squared.
Z equals J. You know what? I'm gonna swap Waka back to Titus. Give him some love for a bit. Oh, yeah. The biggest downside to this is that stupid plant. If you hit it and it doesn't immediately die, it'll use pollen as a counter attack. Kind of like how behemoths tend to use what is it? Meteor as a counter. Or Kaizo. Depends on what game.
Kais.
Sometimes it's a counter, so like if you hit them and they can use Meteor as a counter, and sometimes when they die they cast it.
Kais. Whatever the fuck the whirlwind thing is that isn't tornado. Or not tornado. What's the worst one?
Kiba.exe is loading. Please wait.
Twister, that's the worst one, because that's the one that knocks you down to 1 HP regardless.
Yeah, that kind of thing is really annoying. Serene.
Oh, that's a behemoth. That's a mostly behemoth only spell. Mostly.
Serene, Dark Ward, and Berserk Ward. That's actually not bad. But the red one I have is Fire, Ice, and Lightning. Coda, what you doing, buddy? Preemptive attack.
Watch and wait, Crusaders!
Let's go White Magic Haste on Lulu. Bank attack. Go!
Attack monkey.
Attack monkey! Well, I'm glad that because this thing is afflicted with Dark, I can hit it with everybody. Means I don't need Waka. He'll do more damage than Titus, possibly, but not guaranteed. Lulu's learned the Overdrive Victor. Baroque Sword. What the hell was that? Whoops. Baroque Sword is a plus 3%. Alright, that's not actually that good. Titus. Move it to get more boosts. Kimari. Also gets a mana boost, but to magical defense. What's over here? Anything? Nothing? Nothing. Balls. Be sure to make preparations here. Put this to use. 400 gil? Why, thank you, kind stranger, for giving me some war funds. Even though I'm not at war, you people are.
I would pay for your war in blood, but...
Yeah.
My blood? Yes, exactly. But your blood's the one being spilled. Me.
Here you go, buddy. Pup doesn't want to stay in room for too long. I really need to heal up soon, though, because I'm getting a little low. By that, I mean Lulu has 90 health. If she had bio, right now would be a great time to use it.
That was caught real good.
Alright. And that's a kill. Should be at least.
And it's dead.
Terrific. Yeah, what I seek is thunder.
But you used bio. That's not Yusuchi.
No, I used Thundara. I don't have bio on Lulu.
Oh. You said you had all of the tier 2s.
Bio counts as a tier 4 in this game.
Huh.
Yeah.
Usually there's bio and bio 2.
Nope. In this game there is bio, and that's it. There's just the one. Hey, a Megapod. Oh, hey, friends.
Why only you, sir? I want to fight too.
Orders are orders.
Oh.
I'm not a cadet anymore, sir.
I really
Let me
hate
go with you and I'll prove it to them.
Guarding the command center is important too, you know.
But I came all the way from Besaid to fight Sin, sir.
I know, but an order's an order. To your post, Crusader.
But, sir!
Oh, I really can't. Ugh. Well, at least I went to the thing. That's good. You know what? I think I can win this with Slice and Dice. Alright. See you tomorrow. Mom says night, Kiba.
Good night.
Kiba says night, Mom.
Be right back. They're finally home.
Yep. Do 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 do. You think I'd actually kill anything with that? Excuse me. I don't know why, but I'm like hella tired tonight for some reason.
They let you through, huh?
Kata deserves better.
Damn.
At least there's no chance he'll get hurt. Why are you guys fighting anyway? Aren't the almighty Al Bhed Machina enough?
Fuck was that noise?
They still need some time to get them ready. Our job is to keep Sin at bay till they're done.
He's freaking out. He's having an internal struggle not to punch him in the face.
Waka. I might not get another chance to say this.
Damn.
It's about your brother.
Luzu, no!
Luzu, yes.
What?
I'm the one who convinced him to enlist.
Punch him. Punch him, punch him, punch him, punch him, punch him.
I'm sorry.
Alrighty then.
You missed. There it is. The punch. The mighty Whack-a-punch.
That's enough, Waka!
You missed the Waka groan moment.
When we used to
where
play
he's-
beats together, Chapu used to say.
I mean, you know.
Not that you're actually
that.
watching or anything, but
When we
like.
won the cup, yeah.
Yeah, well, but.
He proposed to Lulu.
Damn.
And then one day,
What?
he goes off and becomes a crusader.
It's
like
it's the
that.
part where where Waka's like, when we won the Blitzball Cup, he
Chapu also
proposed to
said to
Lulu.
me,
And then
being
got
with your
turned on
girl
like a
was
motherfucker.
good,
And then Luzu got him to join the
but
military.
keeping Sin far away from her is better.
Titus is so lame. Like Waka would have made a better MC. Thing is, Waka actually makes sense to be around in this area and time period.
Yeah, but he's also a comedy, like, skit, so...
Yeah, but like with Titus, it's really obvious that he's a fish out of water in this case, which kind of works to his benefit, if not that much, but it's still better than him having no defining features. At least he's got something, even if it isn't very good.
Luzu, don't die out there.
Don't die, I need to kick
So
your ass.
you can hit me more?
Yes.
Lots more.
Luzu, don't die out there. So you can hit me more? Lots more. I'm gonna beat your ass
Sir Luzu,
like a boxer.
Please don't go.
I have to, Yuna.
Let him go.
I'm gonna kick you in the dick.
The man has already chosen his path, as you did when you became a summoner.
I can quite literally see that happening. Like, if Luzu doesn't die here, Waka just kicks him square in the cock. Like, that's for being a dick, mate. That's for being a dick,
Before I
man.
ever really understood the reason why Yuna let Luzu pass that day.
It's kinda because Aaron has the world's biggest sword that is in this game. Next to, I guess, Yojimbo, but like, that's... I don't know if we'll see that at all, so... As of right now, biggest sword in the game. Alright, so... I'm gonna do... this thing, the thing that we're here to do, and then we'll end it, because we're not really at a good stopping point right now. Because like this would be like big cliffhanger, and I'm not about that life. If I ended right now, it would be, oh, how is Operation Mihen going to go? Who will win? Who will die? Find out next week on Final Fantasy X. I am not the Dragon Ball announcer. I cannot do that voice well. Yeah, it looks like a good stopping point to me. Yeah. It's, because if we go through Operation Mihen first, at least then, we get to have the big thing happen and then it calms down. Blurry Moon, Piercing Dark Touch, huh? That's actually not bad. Let's heal up. Yeah, that's the plan. We'll do this cutscene thing and then we'll end it, because that'll be a better place to end. As opposed to just, well, we're ending before, and I'm not very good at cliffhangers, so suck it, nerds. I also love how they're like, we're using Albed Machina. The Albed have like robots that have full AI function. They're not using those. They're using cannons.
Yeah.
A cannon is just an upgraded ballista. Which, to be fair, the ballistas in this world suck so much ass.
Curses.
You know, considering that they're made backwards.
He really hates them, huh?
Because a ballista has the bow part, the part that looks like a normal bow on the front, and then the back is where you put the arrow, like, you'd pull it back and put the arrow in. The ballistas in this world
That's got nothing to do with
don't do that.
I just hate these sacrilegious contraptions.
You use the part where the bow is to put the arrow in and then fire. And it comes out of the back where the handle by all means should be. Alright, I don't know that there's anything here I can do. There might be. There's a few people I can talk to, so we'll do that. The cannon went out of place when we fired a test shot. Must have packed too much punch.
Too much punch.
Again, they're making it seem like the Machina is like another entity. The Machina is the cannons. Which they're using as like, oh, this isn't the Machina. These are the cannons. Well, a cannon is machine bow, so in a way, it is the Machina. Stop being an idiot about this. Why do you guys? I mean, unless they're counting the Machina as like a railgun, which I think they are. I think they have a railgun. In which case, you know, it would make a lot more sense to, maybe use the railgun as soon as you can. Like, charge it up now. And then as soon as you see Sin, launch some cannonballs to stun it and then blast that bitch.
Anyway.
Don't say that. It might be a hopeless campaign. And it might mean defying Yevon. But
to be fair, there doesn't seem to be a lot of things in this game where you're like, do it for Yevon, and they actually mean it.
They want to rid Spira of sin forever. And that's just what we want too.
Everything is, well, this is against Yevon's teaching. Well, Yevon obviously didn't think about Sin, the giant demon fish.
But I still think Machina are bad news. They're forbidden
I
for
think
a
it's
reason.
just a blob. I don't even think it's a fish.
It's like
Lady
a...
Summoner, there you are.
Yeah, it seems
the
pretty
command
fishy.
center is that way. Maester Keenock is also there.
Maester Keenock too?
Yes. Please, hurry, my lady.
While this goes through, I'm gonna, maybe see if I can find a picture of Sin. Like an actual picture of it. Alright, I don't think I can actually get anything here. Dude! This guy is... There's this dude in Operation Mi'ihen who's straight up teaching his... what looks like a 4-year-old child to swing a scimitar that's bigger than he is. That's how they trained Guts!
I mean, you gotta learn sometime.
Not when you're 4!
Gotta learn sometime. What if his parents die that next following week?
Well, during this
mission. Yeah, better leave him something that he can use on the off chance they're not there.
Monopoly is a great thing. Things are selling no matter what the price. Oops, sorry, I forgot.
Got any weapons, mate? The Avenger gives counter. Ooh, counterattack's actually really good. And TKO. Sentry's not bad. He actually has good things. That's weird. Fire Ward and SOS Null Tide isn't bad. I think the best ones are Avenger and TKO. Do I have enough to buy them both? Barely. You know what? I'm gonna sell the Rod of Lightning. And then buy the TKO. Because Stone Touch is going to be really good for grinding.
The operation will begin shortly. Please check all your equipment.
Oh, gotta.
You alright?
Of course not. I came here to fight Sin. But they stick me here.
If you want to prove yourself.
Huh?
First, you must complete the tasks you are given.
Darn.
Like, you're right, but that does not seem to make him feel any better. Just gotta do what they say, huh? Just won't be enough. Yeah, you should be out on the front lines. Guarding the command center is important too. I mean, it is.
You think the same... That's right.
It's not fair. Okay, well, we got the 2 lines of dialogue he can give.
Oh.
So, I'm looking at pictures of Sin,
Seymour,
and
but I didn't know if we'd actually
there's 2
meet.
different things.
Good to see you, Oren. 10 years, is it?
There's 2 different, like, full models of it. There's one that looks very fishy, and there's one that looks like a giant fucking
one of the
bug.
4 maesters of Yevon. He leads the warrior monks, and also commands the Crusaders.
Yeah. So I thought that was also kind of the whole point of it. Well, actually, no, actually, that boasts for it more being a fish than being a blob. Is that it mostly attacks coast-bearing things. It normally doesn't go very far inland.
Well, it's definitely not a blob because it has physical mass.
We don't have time for this.
Is that or it's fucking dripping entrails of all the things it's been fucking eating?
We'll just let them dream a little longer.
It's literal shit. It's walking shit.
Oh, yes.
It's the great mighty poo, but thank God it doesn't sing.
That Keenock a maester?
This time.
I heard that, Oren.
What?
A lot has happened the last 10 years.
The Great Mighty Pooh song is
What were you doing? Where?
No.
Fulfilling a promise I made to a friend.
No.
I still am.
Yes.
Just tell me one thing. Have you seen Zanarkand?
I kinda think we don't belong here.
It is time at last.
Okay,
must tell the
so
Albed waiting
looking at
outside to
the
begin the operation at once.
only thing I could find that actually gives me any bearing on what it's supposed to look like.
This place is not
it
safe.
is a fish,
Make
an
sure you're prepared
insect,
to defend
and
yourselves.
the Clash
Tell
of the
me when
Titans
you're ready.
equivalent of the Kraken all at once. Like its forms kind of depend on what it's doing. If it's swimming, it's more fish. If it's trying to attack land as an actual, like...
Oh, so it's what it needs, not what it is.
So, like, if Sin wants to be... Or if Sin is gonna attack something on the water...
Anything could happen.
Then Sin will attack as a fish. If Sin is going to attack something on land, he'll attack as more of a... more of like a hybrid of fish and other, so that he can effectively attack on land. And if he's going to attack something in the sky, he's just a big-ass bug. I'm glad Kamari talks.
With them here, it's like
He
Yevon
growls
authorizes
at you
this
like
whole
twice,
operation.
and then he never does fucking anything vocally ever again.
Go to Yuna.
Sometimes you don't need words.
I'm a little nervous. I'm a little...
Really? That's all you say is, I'm a little nervous. Bruh. You should be more than
Are you
nervous.
ready?
And way more than a little.
Mr. Keenock, please.
Maester, 2 tons of fun. Go
Will
do your
Sin
thing.
come?
Sin always returns for its spawn.
To make sure, we're going to encourage them to call out to it.
You won't have to. It'll come.
I remembered Orin telling me. Sin is my old man. Sin is Jecht.
Alright, time for some shenanigans to occur. He has spawned the monster, which is basically just a really big parasite-looking thing. White magic. Boost Kimari, because he's probably gonna have to deal with those arms. Let's seek his thunder! Well, luckily I boosted him so he's fast. Faster, but I don't know. What is this thing weak to? Nothing! Alright, drown the head. Burn the witch! I may actually want to spawn in...
I'll cast a spell at its head.
I'll cast a spell at its head! You know what, I actually think I want to summon Yuna to just bring out, one of my wonderful summons. Eat the ball! Well, the head stopped moving. I don't know what it does, but I'm glad I can stop it by simply angrily hitting it with a ball. Drown! Oh no, it seeks thunder. Okay, that one is dead. Unfortunately, my team is looking a little low. So I'm gonna have to pop some heals, especially on Lulu. I don't even think she has 1,000 HP. Oof! I didn't know this thing had Demi.
Demi's real bad.
Yeah, it is. Alright, I'm gonna swap out you, Lulu for Orin for a bit. That is moving suspiciously. Alright, Waka. Yeet. Stops moving altogether. Awesome. Alright, I'm probably gonna want to... Damn! Slapping then thunder. You poor guy. You were getting your ass handed to you. Lance it! Oh, he has no frost on. Oh, that's neat. Demi. Luckily, I'm pretty sure Demi can't kill.
No, it's a percentile.
So, that's good.
It's also gravity magic, so you can't really negate it, unless you just straight dodge it. Or reflect it.
Kinda can't really do efficiently. Alright. Any three things. Awesome. Alright, I'm hitting both the head and the body. Out of range. Delay attack. Lancet. It's not gonna kill, but it's definitely gonna help. What I seek is thunder. Izuchi. Luckily, you attacked the Fuzzy. Oh shit. Alright, Fuzzy Wuzzy. You need to revive a 5 Pac-Man. The good thing is, I can totally kill with Lancet. Unfortunately, I needed to heal me right now, so... You're using Dimmy? Again? Man, fuck you. The arms regenerated? What do you mean the arms regenerated? I really wish I had haste Just pop haste on everything all at once. That would be nice. Wouldn't it be nice if I could be fast as fuck, then I wouldn't have to die! I'm actually gonna have to swap out Waka, I think. Yeah, I have to swap out Waka to Orin. Luckily, Kimari and Orin both have pen, so they do a lot of damage to things. Unluckily, Dimmy is a thing, and it hurts a lot, depending on how much health the target has. Alright, this thing has no appendages anymore. You have no big arms and no no head, so you only get the one turn. Revive the dumbass again. Dimmy! Fuck me. You know what? Let's cast haste on Titus, and then he'll basically be the healed bitch. Wait, can I Dark Attack? No, I can't. Titus is dead. Arms are... fuck. Okay, I have to just swap out Titus altogether, because he dies instantly. Yes, phone, it is medicine time. Almost out of medicine.
Oh, that's depressing, actually.
Why? What?
In Casino Royale, you can 100% kill each other, because everything has bullet time.
Huh. Oh,
me and
guess
the
what
person
I
was
seen
fighting
today?
totally. What's up?
A restaurant called Burger Royale.
Oh, that sounds fun.
I thought it was fucking hilarious. I seen it and I was like, this needs to be mentioned. Considering how much you've been playing Cuisine Royale recently, I figured I need to bring this up at some point.
It's just because it's new, and again, I like the old style of guns. The gunplay is still kind of wonky, and it's still really weird.
I mean, yeah, but that's a common. Most things are still kind of wonky and weird.
No, it's the actual way that they do it. It's like...
Kiba, Issei or volley?
Issei.
Alright. Grabbing, dragging a go-go. Come on, E3.
Probably once my stuff wears out, will probably not quite as much.
I mean, the thing is, once March comes, there's a lot.
Oh yeah, no,
to
I'm
do.
gonna 100% forget about this game as soon as this fucking Arc comes out, or DLC for Borderlands comes out, or the DLC for
Basically,
Smash comes
whatever
out.
comes out soon is going to...
Anything that actually relatively matters comes out.
In March, we've got... by then, you'll have your Arc DLC. You'll have... if
we'll
depending
both
on when
have
they decide...
Hunt Showdown.
Yeah, Hunt Showdown might be a thing. Final Fantasy VII's first part will be a thing. Potentially have Digimon Survive, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I know you want that.
I do. Much want, such wow. The new Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines game is soon. I don't know what that is.
Really? I didn't know they were... I thought the last one didn't do so good that they didn't make another one. Or they were just kind of done with it.
Maybe they were, and then now they're going back to it.
They decided to go back.
Yeah, who knows?
Time for nostalgia. People remember Bloodlines. Alright. No? Oh, okay.
Saying there's a whaley bug. All of the cannons, go! The best thing is, it actually looks like the cannons are kind of super obnoxious to Sin's weird armor. The other thing is, though, it's also, like, abundantly clear that in this instance, when they're fighting Sin, it's a lot more aware of their plan than you'd think it would be.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, usually it's like, oh, Sin is a big monster, like, it's just a big monster in the water. Whatever. But when it comes up to get its Sin spawn, it has this armor of Sin spawn protecting it. And then it decides, alright, well, Sin's haven't had enough of this shit. And it activates what is effectively White Hole. Everything but targetable, and he just decides, everything in front of me. Hadouken! You're all fucking dead. Meanwhile, somehow Maester Seymour is fighting this thing barehanded in one-on-one combat, even though we just fought it. I killed everything with my bare hands, even the bare hands.
Yes.
Alright, well this time I have Yuna, Auron, and Seymour. And Seymour really doesn't have anything that I don't have. Like, he's got roughly the same crap as me. I have my strongest spell for water is Watero. Alright. That's what I get to use. Though it does blow that this thing is definitely probably killing Auron. The thing is, I think Seymour has the special effect that in this fight, any magic you use from him is going to do the most damage. As opposed, like, Yuna, you can summon with Yuna, and, like, that's really good for your team, but, like, it's really just to boost Yuna. Like, other than that, you're kind of in a bad way. But with Seymour, he's basically guaranteed to overkill each piece, because he's supposed to be, like, super awesome busted. Which is funny, because I'm pretty sure that statistically my Auron is stronger. You know what, Shimmering Blade. Just fucking slap him with all of your skill. Blurry Moon is good, just not for this fight. Like, the weapon Blurry Moon is actually a really good drop because it gives Dark Touch on one of Orin's weapons pretty early on. The thing is, as good as that is, a lot of the bosses are immune to Dark, so it's basically just used for grinding. I don't need to scan. I might as well, though. This is called the Sin Spawn Glaive. Immunities to basically everything. He has very tough arms, remove them with piercing. And hit the head when it starts twitching, or else it will black venom at you. The weird thing is, this enemy has really high magical defense, and comparatively, it has kind of low. It has kind of low physical defense. So, like, the reasoning why Seymour can do so much friggin' damage by just simply using magic on it over and over again is kind of ridiculous. Like, out of everyone, I think Orin should be doing the most damage to this thing. Because it's got 15 physical defense, and it's got 20 magical defense. So you'd think magic attacks would be weaker. You would apparently be wrong. Railgun, go. Yeah, unfortunately your railgun uses magic and Sin don't give a fuck. It's really interesting that they like, for the most part of this game, they quantify Sin as this big stupid monster, and it does nothing to prove that it's stupid. If only they had the gun from FF7 Midgard, Sin wouldn't stand a chance. I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't actually played through 7. And I know that with the remake, they're changing some things, so I don't know.
Again, hopefully not a whole lot. Hopefully it's just mostly, you know, the combat being different, so obviously the strategies are going to be different.
There were leaks apparently a few days ago, but I really don't want to look at them because I was
going to say, that's not something I want to know.
I want to go in blind. Hymn of the Faith. What a wonderful melody. Man, that awkward point when I realized that for the better part of the last few weeks, all I've been doing is playing Final Fantasy, with the occasional other thing here and there. Like, with the exception of the stream the other day where me and you did Armello. Like, we did Armello, we did, I did Code Vein on Friday, but, like, in my free time, I've just been playing Final Fantasy. Like, a lot.
Yeah. I'm just playing Fallout.
I mean, you have. You've been playing Fallout 76 a weird amount. How far this way can I go? I really want Kimahri to learn Thief. I really want Kamari to learn Thief. What's down this way? What's the next ability over this way? It is the raw spells. I'm gonna move this way so she can learn Pray, because Pray is a free heal. Alright. And Waka gets a slight boof. I'm actually at the point now where I should have enough, I should have enough ability spheres and stuff to where the only thing I'd actually need to grind is, like, if I wanted, loading. If I wanted to, get, like, the level spheres, which you don't really need at any point in time, so, like, grinding for those is kind of unnecessary.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can, but it's... I think you can, at least. I don't know. Instant painless death. Meanwhile,
What's
gotta...
going on? Why? What? What's going on?
He's broken. Titus doesn't know what to do about it. Everyone is dead. Sin covers itself back in its jelly and pieces out.
Don't you run away from me!
Everyone, stand back! I'll summon!
You won't hurt it!
To be fair, it's already fucking gone.
Your powers are still too weak.
But I must do something.
Dude, if you wanted to do something, you should have summoned, like...
You can't!
Volley or something before the fight. Like, summon Valefor, summon... what's his name? Ifrit. Something, like, before the fight starts. Summon them both if you could. Then all of a sudden, like, all of those people that died aren't dead. But you decided to wait. See how things played out.
I have no idea what I was thinking when I ran after Sin that day. Before I knew what I was doing,
you know what the real
there
question
I was,
is? How
chasing
the
him down
hell
like a thief at market. Maybe I was angry.
He able
Maybe
to
I wanted
just
to go home.
breathe underwater.
I kept thinking of Xanarkand.
Like,
and
when you
my
think
old
about
man.
it before the end of this game, it's just like, man, how is he permanently able to breathe underwater with no gear? Like, what the fuck? Most people drown, fam. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a big shiny crystal tree. Not ominous at all, except for the sheer fact that obviously everybody is dead. You know, that's a bit of a problem. Oh, there he is. It's, Luca. He died. The poor guy. Yeet! Blitzball to the face! Man, that'd be a really, really annoying...
They say you don't practice as that you're gonna retire.
That'd be a really annoying way to have a random daydream.
I'm still the best.
Just a random fucking
They say you're no good 'cause
ball
you
to
drink
the
all the
skull.
I can
Like,
quit
alright.
drinking whenever I want.
Oh,
time.
that's
Do
right.
it now.
What did you say?
Jack is an
You just said you
alcoholic.
can.
Right.
Tomorrow, maybe.
Why not today?
Why do today what you can leave for tomorrow?
Wow. Like, a shitty way
There
to
he
say
goes
it, but...
again. Crying.
Why do today what you can do tomorrow? Or what you can leave for tomorrow? Basically,
I thought I sensed
procrastination
my
at its
old man
best.
there. Somewhere. Or maybe it was just Sin's toxin playing tricks on my mind.
You know, the more I play through this game, the more I wonder, does Sin actually have any fucking toxin, or are all these people just crazy?
It's really hard to
Like,
say.
I feel like
I didn't actually watch
like
the
it's
whole.
possible that the Sin toxin thing could just
I only
straight
know
up
like
be a myth.
Yuna dances.
I only know like the first half of the game and the final
stopped
chapter of the game. Like I don't know anything in
will it
between.
Throughout the game, they mention like
Yuna won't stop
oh,
dancing. Not until Sin is
has
gone.
this crazy toxin, and
Those were my
every
thoughts
time
then,
it appears,
think.
like, does it actually have toxin, or like are you people actually just afraid of a myth?
I see you're still here.
Huh?
Or is
Many
it actually just them
ended
going
here
insane
today.
and blaming him for?
Yours goes on, I see.
The insanity of being around when
Yeah.
he's attacking.
I watched billions of people die, man. But in this world, that's
Sin
common.
had
So
come and
you should all
gone,
just, you
But
know,
I remained here.
figure out how to do it. I guess.
Well, it's one of
Who's
those
shooting
things
me?
where, like, alright, there's this world-ending monster, but I
You were
feel
in contact
like
with Sin
it's
again. The toxin. Are you okay?
not... It might not have any toxin because no one else has these
A
effects that
swift retreat.
act as toxin.
Satisfied?
What do you mean?
Those who turned from Yevon died, while the faithful live on.
The past 10 years have changed you, I see.
Have they, though?
You do not look so well.
To be fair, she just
But
had
now,
to
more
dance
than
a few
ever, you must be the
thousand people
people's
to
strength.
death,
Their confidence.
which is still a weird...
Anyone else would be expected to show their sorrow. But you are a summoner. You are
Yeah,
Spira's
it just feels weird that they say,
Until
oh,
Sin
Sin's toxin's
is
a thing,
defeated,
but nothing says
must
that
not
that's a
relent.
thing. Other than
Do you
people's
understand?
superstition that that's a thing. Like, maybe when Sin attacks, nothing like, people die, but that's because there's a giant, there's basically a kaiju attacking your village. People are gonna die. But, like,
Take me as
nothing,
your pillar of strength.
nothing
As Yunalesca had her
states
Lord Zayon.
that he's actually got
Lady
a
Yuna,
neurotoxin
until
that
next
just
we meet.
comes out of his body. Like, he does not excrete anything that would cause a toxin to be present. Kind of the only way that makes the toxin thing make sense is if, like, you jump
Sin
in the water.
is checked.
Like,
Yeah.
then I guess so, because,
For a
like,
while
you're
there,
in the water
I
with
thought I could
Sin.
feel him.
If it's sweating out a
That doesn't mean
toxin,
I believe
okay.
Yeah, it could.
Sure.
Yeah, it could be something as simple as
Sin is
radiation,
But,
which
like,
by that logic he would have some
So
kind
we killed
of.
all those people just for a chance to see me?
That's what Sin
The big
does.
difference is if
He
it's
wanted to show
like
that
if
to
it's
you.
irradiating
Do you know
the
why?
water,
How am I supposed
Then
to?
it's
Or
only when
just
you're in
not
the
just
water.
us. I
So
was thinking
it's
more
irradiating
radiation of its actual
overall,
existence.
As long as
yeah,
he's
like
Sin,
it's because it
Jack
is
will
near,
keep
it's
killing.
pushing out
He wants you to
radiation,
stop him.
which is the toxin.
Well,
gotta be
yeah,
You'd think
basically
they would be
radiation.
How do you know
sick
all of
from
this
that kind of
anyway?
radiation. Not
Yeah, which
crazy.
would be potentially labeled as toxin depending on how it
I'm
affects
not done
people.
talking to you.
Radiation
Don't you
affects
run
your
away.
genes.
You're the one running.
So what is to say that a fantasy
So many questions
variant,
on how this
a fantasy
stupid
variant of that
toxin
wouldn't just be, you know, their brain getting fucked with and their memories getting wiped and weird things getting misplaced in their memories.
The big thing
Especially
is like
especially if Sin was actually after something inside of people's minds. Like he was after the memories. He's after that to fuel him. But I know that's not the case, but if it was...
If it was, that would make sense, but it's not, so it doesn't make any sense. Nothing makes sense because it's never really explained. There's like, yeah, by the way, Sin has a toxin. Alright, explain. What kind of toxin? How does the toxin work? How do you, actually, like, come down with the toxin? Is it just by being near it, or is there something that has to happen? How does it affect you? Because so far, it's just, oh, the toxin makes me lose my memories. Okay, but...
It seems just a little loopy.
Yeah, there seems to be a lot of loopholes in this whole toxin thing. It doesn't seem to be as,
Thank you.
as cut and dry as the world of this game would have you believe. Because the way that they make it seem is this is the end-all be-all rule. If Sin is near, you are affected by the toxin. The toxin makes you lose your memory. That is the entirety of the explanation.
Hey, you two, hurry up.
Meanwhile, that doesn't really explain shit. If anything, that brings up more questions.
In dark times, she must be. She must shine bright.
Ah, Kamari can talk.
Now are dark times. Yuna tries hard.
We should help her then.
If we worry, she tries harder. Do not frown.
Don't worry, be happy.
Don't worry, be happy now.
Try to.
Smile, let me see.
Smile, let me see. God, he looks like he's gonna eat your face.
Sad.
When Kimari smiles, he looks like he is about to consume you. Like, he already looks kind of feral, but when he smiles, like, his teeth are long. That is the key sign that he plans on having something to eat soon. And, you may or may not be on the menu. Because nothing says you are not. Alright. I forgot that that's how that works. Alright, I will swap out Kimari for Yuna so that I can unpetrify his dumbass. But I don't know if I have golden needles, so... Yeet. Fight magic, Asuna, Orin, you're poisoned, stop it. Alright, yeah, after, now we'll be ending, like, we're just gonna finish this fight and then we'll end, because, I feel like that's a pretty solid place to end. Like, we seen what happened, we questioned probably more about Sin than I should have. And, now we just need to figure out what, the next plan of action is for in-game. So, with that, I hope everybody watching has enjoyed the sadness of Final Fantasy X today. Hope everybody enjoyed being here, enjoyed watching, enjoyed learning the story, and hopefully enjoyed questioning Sin and how he works. And yeah, so for everyone watching, if you enjoyed, feel free to follow and subscribe on Twitch if you can, and you can check out YouTube and Discord to be linked to those. I believe you can also find the Patreon on the Twitch page. If not, you can find it on the YouTube page, along with the links to the Facebook. Yeah, the Facebook, Patreon, Discord, and the Twitch where this was live on YouTube in the description. And always feel free to like and subscribe on the YouTube streams. Now that, I hope everybody enjoyed. Good night, and good luck.